Uh-huh.
Hey, Noah. So I guess Belle is being evicted from the place, and she's probably going to be going. She doesn't know where she's going to be at. So they have decided to close the account and put it in someone else's name. Do you have any idea what kind of account we should be putting it in?
Under 4,000, about 4,000 a year.
Before you get taxed, 4,000.
Yeah.
Anyway,
You know what?
This is good. I'm that live stream too.
Pardon?
I said, besides, I think it's probably
Is that what it's called though? A transparent bank account? Okay. Mm-hmm.
you can say,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because of all of this.
I know, I
3
know.
weeks ago, we should have had a place so people
As
could
a
have regrouped. 3 weeks ago. How long do you think it's going to be before we have a place that people can regroup, and how many people will have left by then?
Well, when you mean, when you say regrouping, what do you mean?
I mean having that phone, having a place where the meetings are scheduled, not all over town.
You know where they're at?
So,
A place where people come talk to us.
yeah,
More
I
like
think,
Simple things that make a real
I think we can
organization.
do that almost immediately because we already have places that have been offered to us.
Yes, but it's not going to be all in the same.
Okay. So you want to open a new account?
Not me.
No, close one and open one.
Oh, okay.
she's gonna close
The trust account, the stapler account, okay. And put it into another account.
Whatever account they
with
want.
at least 2 signatures.
Possibly
What,
three.
how does it work? What kind, do you have an account that allows for multiple signatures?
We don't.
So it's,
Is there a way that
Has
we
to be
can
in one
open it?
person's name.
Oh, you can have more than one signer. It's just. Do you mean 2 signatures in order to cash a check, or?
Yes.
that's what I meant.
Okay.
We
No,
don't
Prospect
have
doesn't
that.
do that.
Now, is there a way that we can open an account with multiple people and then freeze it where no money is actually taken out or put in until we get another attorney in order to take over this matter? We're just looking to move from one account to the next, and take out petty cash and whatnot, but then afterwards, once the new account is open, completely be frozen and nothing touched until we have an attorney come over and
So we're
situate it.
talking probably about a week or two.
And it may
Oh,
not
okay.
be an attorney, we may just end up forming our own
To
entity
the
and
professor.
putting it until we have a safer place to put it.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't put
I
the
could freeze
condition
the
as an
account.
attorney.
Well,
because
we're
then
just
we-
Close it to posting?
Well, we're losing our attorney, so we have to move it just at least into a different account right now
Secure.
until we get a new attorney. This actually just happened immediately, so we're just trying to move the funds, take out just petty cash for other accounting purposes that we have, and then once it's moved to a new account, we know we legally have to have people on that account, so they're not actually going to be touching it. Once it's moved, it's going to be frozen until a consensus is reached on how to move forward, either a new attorney
When will
or,
they be informed of what consensus means?
well, we would just come back in here and deal with it, to unfreeze it.
So you, I guess it's the organization structure. How do you want, how does the, how's it organized? Is it just individual signers? Is it show up as a
Well,
personal account?
the thing, we want to have it frozen until I mean, since we can't actually have multiple people coming in here for each individual like debit or credit, we were just hoping that we could freeze it until we do have those two people come in simultaneously to unfreeze it.
So it's like a two-step process. Today, we want to close one account and open another. Withdraw, close that account, transfer the money, and freeze it.
And can we require the whoever the 2 signatures are on the new account,
To
can we
unfreeze it.
require that they both sign to unfreeze the
Yeah,
account?
that's an internal process that you would do yourself.
No, we've already
Because the bank-
consented
Yeah, because the
that.
bank doesn't monitor, banks don't do the dual signature requirements, because there's no way for us to monitor. Because there's so many
Okay.
ways to handle accounts. You can do it online, you can write checks, and banks can't monitor it. So the banks have just backed away and won't take responsibility for dual signatures. That becomes an internal procedure, how do
Okay.
you manage that?
So we would.
That's all banks.
Perhaps what we would.
Yeah,
do
yeah,
is
you're not gonna see,
sign
yeah, you're not going to see any
under
bank
penalty of
take on
perjury
responsibility
in
to say,
fraud.
well, you can,
That
you
we
can do
won't
it
touch
yourself
the
and
money
really
until
manage it,
certain
but then
That's right.
that's your
Or until
internal
we
procedures,
engineer.
right? You have to make sure that
That's another way to go.
you have a dual control access to the safe or however you
Right,
do it.
and we don't know if
No
we
one
get an
person
attorney,
can just
we
take
may
it
just set up some legal
Because
entity.
by ownership, for ownership reasons.
Or we may put it
whoever's
into a
signer
fiscal
has
sponsor.
full access. Could be any two people.
It's like we could give it to a nonprofit organization, and we would go to them.
Oh, that's like what Belle was talking about with
Joint ownership.
indigent something.
No, she was gonna give it to them as a public
Either one can
agency.
open, close it,
Okay,
have
okay.
one
And then
do whatever they want.
we would just forfeit
You don't have a mechanism where, let's say,
under
there's
that
a married
premise.
couple or something like that, when they're divorced, and they're like, look, we need it frozen until we freeze it together.
What we recommend in cases like that, if you're having that problem, if you're gonna tackle over it, close this account while you're both here still on speaking terms, split that money in half and then open your separate accounts and sort it out later. But the bank can't step in and say, what we can do is we can block an account, but then, you know, all it does is it prevents items from clearing, but we have no way of telling you can't have your money once you demand account. If you're a signer on it and you want, see, if you're a signer and you walk in here and say, I want my money, I have to give it to you. I can't, like I said, because you told me to block it, I said, but you're an account holder now, what do I do? So I have to honor that request from you, I have to give you your money.
I didn't know that we had those kind of mechanisms. Mostly they probably follow the same.
Yeah, they just, they said, back in the days when you only wrote checks and checks were manually filed, and there would be flagged accounts for dual signatures, those things were sort of, checks sometimes. You go to shake it, then you check it.
Well, it should be upset. Yeah, right. No, it's based on the fact that I'm going homeless the day after tomorrow and may have to go back to Hawaii. And for the past 3 weeks, I've been trying to get something done since the camp got raided so that we had a place or we had wheels, and it's nothing but a problem. People get their phones, but nothing else. And I've been approved for a phone for over 2 months, never came through. Um, this is not working, and I'm not going to be able to be found very easily. The fellow from USF who's going to be the second signer didn't show up today, and the professor, and this way you guys can deal with your own money any way you want.
Then that's fine, it's just, we're individual accounts, and close the business.
So, I gotta get you guys off the phone with, Bill.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, the finance committee has been, so they can deal with the money any way they want.
We can maybe give you guys a month to put together today and see if I can get it so that way no changes come any other procedures. Here's the other thing discussion we had with Bell.
Well, passing procedures and letting those procedures get in the way of actually moving forward is what I've found to be the problem. As far as I know, those were posted on the web. Rob was posting them on the web, or some group was posting them for Rob on the web. Okay, well, I can tell you that I haven't written more than 8 checks, and I know exactly what they were for, so I'm not too worried about the attorney-client trust account, but now the money will be fluid. People can deal with it any way they want. Well, if I go back to Hawaii, it'd be a little difficult now, wouldn't it? I'm going to be homeless at 62 day after tomorrow. What do you think I can do? I've been telling people for the past 2 months. and nothing has been done. I've gotten no support from Occupy on anything that I've tried to put together for us. So I understand that I'm in the way, and I'll get out of the way.
Oh, I don't know about any of this. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I called because you called me earlier too, and I figured it's about the Buddha letter, but if you're leaving, you're probably not doing the Buddha letter, so.
Well, I never got from Adora confirmation of the GA authorization, nor have I gotten Buddha's email address, nor have I gotten anything having to do with the particulars that we're interested in.
There's all the content changes also, or he changed all that. So he has the physical address, the phone number, he knows the email address, and he also knows what Buddha did.
So then what I need is from Adora. She was there at the GA, the
We were authorized
authorization.
by the DA to send this letter. I can confirm that. If you need confirmation of that, that actually matters, absolutely.
Okay, because I was under the impression you left that night.
I was not streaming.
Okay.
I got there after that proposal was passed.
Well, see, you
I was
weren't.
told that it would cross the street.
Okay, so you weren't there.
When the proposal was first presented, but I was at that GA. I just didn't actually hear the proposal. I heard the very late at the end of it as it was being presented. So
Right.
the statement of the proposal itself.
Well,
So,
it sounds to me like Adora's the one that has to certify it then. She was there.
you need her to tell you that it passed and that it's going to.
An email, not tell me. People don't listen to me, Ben. I'm trying to create some kind of a trail so that we've got some kind of records that make it easy for other people to see. You talk about transparency. I haven't found the people ready to do transparency at hardly any level.
No, I'm not difficult to work with. You need to just give me exactly what you need, and I can do that. If you're saying you need an email telling you that a proposal was passed at GA,
Yes, from Adora since she was there. You weren't there when it was passed.
I understood it has to come to the door, but I will contact the door and tell her that's what you need. You need an actual email saying that the proposal was passed and what the proposal said. Am I
Yes,
correct?
correct.
Okay, that's easy enough to arrange. Yeah, I didn't know that. That's new information for me.
Okay, well I had told Adora a few times.
Well, it's a difficult matter, I will make sure that happens. I didn't know what to do about the rest. I didn't know you were going to be homeless. I didn't know anything about your personal life. I'm first learning. I thought I didn't know. Wow. Wow. Well, so are you at the bank now? That's what Jane said you were going to do something.
Yeah, we're at the bank.
I don't have any choices. I don't know what's going to happen.
I'm kind of on survival, so let's see what's on there.
What do we got going on here?
So,
I'm gonna start actually.
Whose name are we putting this into? I'm not sure.
Okay.
Something done here. I'll talk to you
Is
later.
it okay?
I'm not sure. Are you gonna open this up?
I'm not opening.
She's
No, no,
closing,
closing,
we're
and
opening.
they're opening. So Rob,
Yeah, we're,
closing and YouTube.
So you need these two
we're
individuals.
checking, we're checking to see on the attorney trust account, the conditions for closing that, if we have to wait to see if that interest posts.
Right.
Yeah, if that's the case, then Chris is checking it right now. But we can still, we can get this started.
Okay, okay.
If there's a delay now, we can always do that and then move that money.
Okay.
So how do we do that part, starting it?
Right?
Oh, here.
Come on. Let's go.
No, he's busy.
You, Rob, and Belle are gonna get to see.
I don't need to check to close out the other account if we can close it out today.
Well, we're closing the account first, right?
Whose name are we putting it into?
Susan's and Rob's. Yeah. This is the live
So Rob's resigning as treasurer?
No, it's the accountants that can't touch the money.
I can't, he can't.
Oh.
want to touch the money.
Okay.
Neither do I.
Money bad.
No, that's what, I just want to oversee the records and the balances. I mean, that's,
So we're closing first?
He's checking to see that.
Yeah, you have
So
to.
come on in,
I'll
Bill.
come in.
Come on.
You want to sit here, Rob, so Bill can sit down?
Well, I can stand, so you can sit down.
Yeah, she's not ready to come in here yet. I thought you said he was gonna watch.
So maybe-
So it's going into her name and Rob's name.
Yeah, okay. It's not my call.
For the record, I blocked this.
No problem closes, or with what they were saying.
Okay. So all we have to do is get an amount, I'll sign the check.
I still block this.
I would too, but I don't have that,
Yeah.
but this is down the road. This is not.
Regardless, I still emphatically block this.
Yeah.
I emphatically still block this. Let me say it again. I emphatically block this.
So we can do this. This is what needs to be done in the future, whether we have a credit union or
What
a
is it?
bank. Read it.
What are the terms? I'm not going to read that on camera.
Can I read that to make it back to
It's just, this is a whole other thing we have to do down the road.
This
What is
that
it?
We should have higher balance that should be there.
What does it say there?
This is the money.
I don't think we have to do that.
Hmm?
This is a limited liability company. I don't think we have to do that.
157 is going
I
to
don't
be
know
storage.
though. Probably other ways.
For printing and 30 is going to live stream. And then 300 for petty cash. That comes to 532. That should be deducted from here. And then the rest.
Did you take up-
And that should be the end balance until we have a new representative.
Say that again.
All right, the 157 for storage. We were gonna take 75 out of petty cash, 45 for the printing for Jane, 30 for you, and those are just what we approved today.
For live, not for me, for live stream.
No, that's for live stream, Jane's printing process for welcoming.
I do believe that
Yeah.
Rod said that the 4G devices are still due, and the 4G devices are due.
That's just, I don't know. That's just what got approved, so.
Okay, well, I'm just telling you that now the 4G devices will be disconnected
Well,
because,
that could be done with petty cash. 300 is gonna come out for petty cash too.
okay,
So that's a grand total of 532.
Subtracted from the.
Subtracted from, this is the balance that should be on there, 10,
10,
4, 21, 13, yeah, boom.
10,421.13
Yep,
minus $532.
yep, and the rest is deposited, and that should be the balance until we figure this out. Nothing touched.
What does that say there?
I'm sorry, Rob.
what are you sorry about?
That it has to be, like this.
Yeah, that's about as good a picture as I can get from here.
So, you know?
So regardless of a block, they're gonna go ahead and just do it anyway.
That's the way they do things now.
Oh, yeah,
That's why I'm.
So regardless, although I am following procedure and I block this, you guys are gonna go ahead and do this anyway.
What's the other choice? What is the other choice?
Belle said that this is what she wanted.
No, what is the other choice? Sorry.
Waiting for an attorney.
Are we gonna hold her hostage and say you
Take
have
a
to
picture.
stay?
So are we
You
gonna
have to film it
kidnap
for
her?
security reasons if you're gonna do that.
Okay, well, this is for security reasons for Occupy San Francisco. You're filming us,
No.
I'm filming this.
No, but I have to ask you not to do that.
Okay, you
He's just
asked.
doing his job.
I'm doing mine. This is my job.
I think this part is
I'm done.
finished.
You're
As
done?
far as I know, yeah.
All right.
Copy it to the bar, of the check, and say I've closed it out. So we're done.
Okay, so you're out of here.
Yep.
I got your number. I guess give me a hug. I gotta stay to find out what happens. Goodbye to Belle, everybody. All right, I'll talk to you later.
I'll be in town for a little bit.
You be down? Okay. I'll give you a call when we're out of here.
What do you think the other option would have been if we didn't put it in a different account?
So whose name's it going into?
Rob's and Susan's. But I mean, no, if you could tell me what options we should have.
Well,
If one person says they won't be there, they give over the money, do we keep it in check form? It could get lost. Do we keep it in cash form? It could get stolen.
we're sending it over to people that aren't attorneys, which I have no trust and faith in.
We don't have an attorney.
Well, then you shouldn't be doing this now, should you?
Then what will we do? If she signs it over, we don't have an attorney, what do we do? Do we hold it in a cash form?
We have to do something, but obviously we can't just let it go into anybody's hands. I mean,
You're right, and I don't like
do you have IDs of the people that they're going in, social security numbers, phone numbers,
We don't-
addresses?
Actually,
Good idea. So this is okay over here. You don't want the paperwork being seen.
No, I mean at all, just within the bank, it's just,
Oh, okay, so we've been told there's no filming here, so they're allowed to film us, but we can't film them. But this will be the end of our broadcast for now. We will be back later with an update on what occurred here with the finances and the $10,000 being transferred from one personal account, from the trustee, the attorney-client trust account to some personal accounts. That's what I said. Good night.
well, don't say good night.